The Witch of Ember Hollow, where truth fades and darkness begins to whisper. Tonight's story is one of beauty, fear, and fire. The tale of a woman the villagers tried to forget. But the night remembers. This is the Witch of Ember Hollow. They said she was beautiful to be human. Her name was Selene Morrow, and she lived at the edge of a dying village called Ember Hollow. Her cottage stood where the trees bent inward, where fog never lifted, and where even the birds refused to sing. The villagers said she was a witch, but no one dared prove it. Selene's mother had been a midwife, a woman who could bring life with herbs, whispers, and a drop of blood. When her mother died, Selene inherited everything: the house, the garden, and the shadows that came with them. She spoke to the wind, she smiled at storms, and she walked barefoot under the moon as if it belonged to her. One autumn evening, 3 children vanished: Eli, Ruth, and little Jonas, all from the house just across the creek. For 3 nights, the villagers searched the woods, calling their names until their voices broke. Then, at dawn on the 4th day, the children returned, barefoot, smiling, eyes pale as mist. When asked where they'd been, they said softly, "We were playing with Selene. She taught us a game." That night, the milk turned sour. The church bell rang by itself, and the children stopped laughing. They spoke only at night, to no one anyone could see. Then one morning, little Jonas was found in his bed, his body twisted, his heart missing. By the next sunrise, Selene was gone. Inside her cottage, they found 3 tiny cloaks and words carved into the floorboards: "They failed me. The moon demands new souls." Selene had killed them because they had not finished her mission to bring her 7 pure souls. 7 children to seal her bond with the night. Months passed. The village tried to forget, but the silence didn't last. 5 new children disappeared. When they were found, they sat by the riverbank, whispering in one voice, "Mother Selene calls." Mother Selene waits. Each had a black mark carved into their chest, a crescent moon surrounded by strange lines. The villagers wept, and on the night of the red moon, they marched into the forest with torches and prayer. They found her standing in a circle of fire, the 5 children kneeling before her, their eyes glowing blue. Selene lifted her hands and spoke, "You cannot kill what the night protects." They dragged her to the square, tied her to a stake, and as the fire rose, the sky bled red. The children screamed, their voices twisting into one long, endless cry. Selene smiled. "You think this ends here?" She whispered, "Burn me, and I will return for your bloodline." The flames devoured her. The ground trembled, and when the fire died, there were no ashes, no bones, only the smell of roses and smoke. Years passed. The village fell silent. Families left. But every generation, on the night of the red moon, children vanish again. Their footprints lead into the woods and never return. And if you listen closely, you'll hear her voice in the wind, "Come play with me again." They say she walks by the old creek, her silver eyes glowing in the dark, holding the hands of the children she claimed. Her name is still whispered: Selene Morrow, the Witch of Ember Hollow. Burned once, but never gone. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe and unlock more secrets from the Mystery Vault. But be warned, some doors